If only I could.
Hey guys, the Godic one here. About like a week ago, when I hit 100 subscribers, I said I was buying some PC parts to build my new computer, and I want to show today in a video showing the good price and performance that this PC brings and what can it do in GTA 5. So, I bought used to make this computer. The reason why is because PC parts, if you buy them new, my budget was around 165, 170. If you're to buy that new, that would have costed me a fortune to make the price performance that it was right now. So I ended up deciding to go used on this thing. If I was to go used or new and have the same budget, I wouldn't be able to get anywhere near the kind of performance I was able to get. I probably wouldn't be able to run GTA 5 with that new. But with used, you can do a lot of stuff. So I started out with this HP Compact 8200 Elite Mid Tower. It's a 5-year-old machine. It has a 5-year-old processor in there, but it's a really good system. It has an i5-2400. If you know anything about PC parts, that's a second generation Intel quad-core CPU. That is plenty for games. Intel hasn't done much in terms of CPU improvements. There's about an 18% performance difference between this and the new chip that came out a couple months ago. So there isn't much performance difference. Nothing noticeable in games if you upgrade to a new processor versus an old processor. So that's why I decided to go with that. I got 4 gigabytes of RAM, which I later upgraded. A 500 gigabyte, 7200 RPM Western Digital hard drive, pretty good hard drive. A crappy 320 watt power supply, and whatever motherboard HP decided to put in the computer. So I picked that up for 81 bucks. That's a good deal. I've seen them go for like 60 bucks. I've seen people get them for 50 sometimes. Those are really rare and extreme good deals. You have to wait for like a month in order to get a good deal like that. I paid 80 bucks for it. Buying it now, they cost about 140 shipped. So look out for those deals. Aren't the best, but if you need to buy it now, like if you can't wait, 140 is what you're gonna have to pay for that. So in terms of graphics, I got the new RX 460 off Reddit Hardware swap for 75 bucks. That's a very budget end GPU. It won't play GTA 5 at 4K at 60 FPS, but it'll definitely do 1080p high at 60 FPS. It's a really good processor, or graphics processor. It doesn't take much power. It sips on power. It's based on AMD's Polaris 14 nanometer die process. So it's very power efficient. It doesn't take much power to use, and it offers really good performance. It's on the budget end of their lineup for graphics processors, but it's still really good in terms of performance. And it will play AAA titles at medium to high settings at 60 FPS, and it'll play esports titles really well. I got that for 75 bucks. They usually cost about $100 new, so it's a 25% price decrease buying used, so that's pretty good. I've seen them go for 70. Those are really good deals, but 75 is pretty average. 80 bucks is common. So part that I originally overpaid for because I needed the computer now was the 2 gigabytes of RAM that I bought for $9 off eBay. It was really expensive, man. Don't do that. I was gonna buy 4 gigabytes of RAM for 10 bucks, but the person on Reddit Hardware Swap fell through on me, and I couldn't find 4 gigabytes of RAM for $10 at the time that I needed to do this, because I can't play. You can't play with 4 gigabytes of RAM. It says you can play with 4 gigabytes of RAM, but you cannot play with 4 gigabytes of RAM. The stuttering is way too much. It makes it unplayable. At 6 gigabytes of RAM, there's gonna be occasional stuttering, but it's nothing ridiculously that you're gonna want to buy a new computer or upgrade the RAM like right away. So you can play on 6 gigabytes of RAM for a while. I wouldn't recommend playing on anything less than 6 gigabytes of RAM. I'd recommend more than 8 gigabytes of RAM, just so you can have more programs open in the background like Skype, and it makes the game a little bit more fluid. It won't improve the frame rate, but it'll make the game more fluid. So that'll be my next upgrade. So everything added up, this is a $165 computer. Things that I would upgrade if I had a bit more money. I would add in a 128 gigabyte or a 240 gigabyte solid state drive just to improve boot times and those, and make game access times and like Chrome and stuff a lot quicker and more responsive. And then I'd add in some more RAM. That's what I'd do if I had like $60 to $80 more to add this computer. Those will be my next upgrades. So yeah, so we're gonna do 2 scenarios testing for GTA 5. One of them is gonna be story mode testing. The second mission, the Franklin Lamar, where they steal the cars. I'm testing that out, checking out the average, minimum, and things. I've already done benchmarking, and then an online race, because most people play online and not a lot of people benchmark online. So I'm gonna show you what's like in a race, in a stunt race with about 8 people in there, what kind of frame rate you're gonna expect. So let's take a look at the benchmarks. So those are the benchmarks for online. An average of 68, a top of 91, and a minimum of 18. And then when we're going to story mode, there's the average of 68, a minimum of 53, and a maximum of 96. So there's about a 2 frames per second difference when going to online mode. Nothing too crazy. It's a very well optimized game, considering this is a $165 computer, and it can run double the frame rate of an Xbox One. That's fucking crazy. You can buy used Xbox Ones for about $240, but you're still getting double frame rate for $80 less. So that's crazy. Like exactly, if you enjoy subscribing for GTA 5 racing content, I might do more performance videos with this computer. But yeah, see you guys in the next video. Cheers.